Get ready to go in Philadelphia. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Drive. And they'll accept that penalty. The delay of game, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Poe dancing to his left. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Poe, he completes it to Julio Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing on 1st down. Poe. There he is again. Another catch for Julio Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. On 1st and 10. Poe. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the...
2nd and 10. Here we go, the first carry for the former Viking Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles does a 1st down.
On 4th down, Poe working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. On 1st down, Poe. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Poe buying time to his left. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Poe. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. Smith up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared.
First and 10, Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action, it's Cunningham.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. On 4th down, Cunningham escaping the pressure right.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 times. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
That's complete to John Ross. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. Throwing on 1st down. Poe. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
He'll find his running back. It's Emmitt Smith.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They run up the middle with Emmitt. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Poe. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Zach Ertz, as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how
much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Cunningham, flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Second down, Peterson again.
Adrian Peterson. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Peterson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
On the handoff, Watson.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Again, they go with Watson.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They give it off here to the tight end. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Back to throw. Poe. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man. Complete.
Down to the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Johnson, 89 yards.